here's the T, STB. We're looking top 10 things about Singapore's tourism. Number 6. I've recently heard about this thing that's happening in New York. People are signing up. People are actually paying money hand over fist to look at rats in New York. Rats.
Philip, are you taking the piss?
No, it's not. I'll try to find out and put it over here. But
this is fucking ridiculous.
Yeah. So, look, New York has a reputation of being dirty.
Yeah, rat infested actually.
Rat infested.
Yeah.
Right. So, it takes that genius to say, let's lean into the narrative.
Correct.
We are rat infested, yes. And I'm going to show it to you. Which part of New York has the... For all you know, it might be different family, different species, right?
Yeah.
It could go very scientific.
Yeah.
Some might even argue it's wildlife, biodiversity of sorts, right?
That's arguable.
Yeah, but if we can do that in New York, okay, I'm not saying that we should show our rubbish chute here in Singapore.
Correct, because NEA will say, no, how dare you? Singapore is clean, where got rats?
Yeah, right. Okay, I'm not saying that we should go that route. I'm just saying there are different sides of Singapore outside of, what we have mentioned earlier.
Right. It doesn't bear repeating.
Yes, let's just stop there.
Yes.
Hawker center visits.
Okay.
First off, no. Newton Center is not a hawker center, okay?
Newton Hawker Center is basically the Disneyland of hawker centers.
That's correct.
Yes.
So, I would argue not even East Coast Park. That one, it feels a lot.
Take.
It feels like Newton Hawker Center also lah.
Fair.
Yeah?
Fair point.
I'm talking about the real ones. FR.
Okay.
For real.
For real.
Yeah.
What, Pekyo?
Something like that, yes. The Pekyo. Actually, have you been before?
That's the problem. I haven't. I've
actually been there a couple of times.
Right.
And I like it because it is for real.
Yeah. So, okay, fine. Grumpy hawkers optional, but let's move away from Newton. Let's move away from Maxwell.
Yeah.
I mean, I know Lady Gaga visited, but let's move away from that. Let's offer something else. Let's offer something else by way of the Singapore experience.
Yes. To be fair, I'm pretty sure there are already initiatives, on-the-ground initiatives where they offer off the beaten track travel experiences. Maybe Airbnb has it as well, which is another point we'll talk about.
Yeah.
But generally speaking, it is not something that's being brought up in the general knowledge.
That's correct. And of course, we're saying that all these experiences are typically provided by private operators. That's fine. But we think STB needs to endorse, needs to give the blessings, the official blessings for these different little interesting experiences that these private operators have. Sure, private operators may offer a cycling tour of Singapore's waterfront, but it needs to be within the official canon of STB, saying that, hey, Singapore's waterfront is interesting, it has historical significance. Look out for this, look out for that. And related to that, biodiversity.
Correct.
Right? Singapore has an amazingly huge biodiversity for a very built up urban landscape.
It could be potentially geeky.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But again, we sell different strokes for different folks.
Yeah.
Right?
Or in this case, if we are so obsessed with the rich people to the point we are ready to build a third fucking tower to house 500 more of them or whatever, right? So leaning say that we are the playground for the super rich.
Yes.
Come experience where to eat caviar, whatever. Just
give Dubai a run for their money.
Yes. Just let's reimagine some of these executions. Enough with those places that we mentioned already.
Yes. Well, if our Singapore government is so confident about Sengkang, Punggol, bring the tourists there lah.
Yeah, or Jurong. Wait, are we not building a Silicon Valley there? Chinese Garden down there, lakeside. No,
Are we?
Or is it Pongo? Can't remember already.
Pongo Digital. It's up and running already.
Yeah, lor. Yeah, sure. See?
So if you're confident, just bring the Chinese tourists there lah.
Yeah, lor. Show them our Wei Gu. Right?
Wah,
Gu, you know?
yeah.
Yeah.
We built it already anyway, so
Yeah,
might as well, right?
Yeah, we are celebrating our 60th birthday. Let's think of something interesting for our 61st.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
So speaking of HDBs,
Cute.
we always have this idea that accommodation is a big gripe for us. So we're going to
Yeah.
bring this up. We're going to say, once and for all, what we think about on this list that we call, here's the T, STB, relooking top 10 things about Singapore's tourism.
Number 7.
Singapore hotels so expensive.
Wow, I cannot. I cannot. I am shooketh. I am shocked. I'm gagged, gooped, and I cannot. So, I mean, I tell Philip this story all the time. When Mandarin Oriental was, before it shut for renovation, right? I think it is one of the 5-star hotels by the bay, and yes, on a typical night, it can run anything between 300 Singapore dollars up to 500 Singapore dollars, right?
Yeah.
So after it reopened for renovation, all nice, spanking and new, right? They start at 700 Singapore dollars, and that's not the most expensive 5-star hotel in Singapore.
Look, all these are commercial considerations,
Correct.
which we have no, or even STB has no point.
Fair point. Fair game.
What we are saying are actually twofold. Firstly, if you talk about the hotel chains, right, we are sick and tired of the business hotels. Yes, Singapore is a business destination.
Yes.
And we still want to have that in our portfolio. But what we also want to do is to have different brands.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You mentioned about Mama Shelter.
Yes. So of the new openings in the past 6 months in 2025, I think Mondrian and the Standard and the Edition are very nice additions to the Singapore hotel scenes because they have character. They are not your cookie cutter Hiltons and whatnots, right? So Mama Shelter is actually a brand related to the Mondrian brand, and it is actually explicitly LGBTQ plus friendly. So yeah, we need more interesting accommodation.
That point ties in very nicely with the pink dollar we're talking about.
Exactly.
Yeah. So why let our neighbors like Thailand and Hong Kong have all the fun?
Right.
We can also pursue a bit of pink dollar if we want to.
Yeah, and I think it just adds a bit more character to the entire stay for visitors. Sure, for people who cannot afford Ritz-Carlton, they have to stay in Hotel 81 but how much fun is that?
So, about the point on character, right?
Yeah.
So I think that in Singapore, there's no more character than HDB. And yet, we are not allowed to do Airbnb. We recognize the legal implications of starting that.
Correct.
That is why countries like Singapore, Hong Kong, and to some degree Thailand as well, they do not allow Airbnb.
Correct, because it can swing the other way like what we see in Spain, right?
Yeah,
we get it.
Yes. What I'm saying is that is there no happy middle ground?
Exactly. Do we still want to take this, just because we can't control it, so we will just ban it, lor?
Yeah, we talked about how we need to show a different side of Singapore.
Exactly.
And think about this idea of maybe having tourists coming to Singapore and then staying at HDB, experiencing a authentic egg and toast breakfast at Big Kyo Hawker Centre.
Or
not your Ya Kun's,
please. Again, not shading Ya Kun, but yeah, egg and toast doesn't have to cost $8. I don't know, 7, 8, whatever. Yeah, doesn't necessarily cost that much.
Yeah, so give this a thought.
Yeah,
accommodation in Singapore is a must. And if you look at countries like Hong Kong, again our frenemy, their hotel prices could be a little bit cheaper, if not on par, and their rooms are so much smaller.
Exactly, it's minuscule. I hate staying in Hong Kong hotels. Like Jesus.
Yeah, so we don't want to become another Hong Kong.
Where
tourists cringe and they shudder at having to if they're not staying at Hotel 81, what's the next option?
Correct.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's-
which is why I think the Mondrians and the standards, they became that viable option now. They're not cheap, but of course they're not Ritz-Carlton expensive. You know?
Yep. It's both in terms of vibe as well as pricing, they are a good alternative.
That's right.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, we've gotten that off our chest.
Yes.
Let's take a drink.
Jesus.
Calm our nerves.
Yes. Nothing like a gin and sonic.
Because the next 3 points are going to be hot takes.
Yes, bitch.
On the list that we have that we called Here's the Tea, STB, we're looking top 10 things about Singapore's tourism.
Number 8. How do we say this nicely? Oh, no, okay. No, I'm not bothered with saying it nicely.
Yeah.
I just want to say it lovingly.
Hot take, Derek. Say it.
Singapore, very hard from a value perspective when we have Malaysia.
Malaysia is dupe Singapore.
Yes,
Yes.
we all know it.
Yes. With better food.
Treason! Treason!
Okay, the point that we're trying to make here is JB is going to take our lunch.
Correct. It will eat it and it will kick sand in our face.
That's correct.
Again. Again, people.
Singaporeans are going to JB on weekends, weekdays to buy oil, rice, diapers.
Yeah.
Yeah. And of course, this is a concern as of now.
Mm-hmm.
And it will be a bigger concern when the railway,
Yeah, the NSR or something like that, right?
the MRT of sorts starts
Yeah.
running.
Correct.
And that's concerning not just to Singaporeans,
Exactly.
but also, if you think about it, tourists in the future might just figure things out.
Exactly.
I'm taking the example of Hong Kong, Shenzhen. Again,
Mhm.
Hong Kong, Shenzhen, our frenemy, right?
Mhm.
So a lot of Chinese tourists, they come to Hong Kong to do their tourism. They go to different places,
Yeah.
taka,
Yeah,
take
correct.
pictures,
Yeah.
show on social media,
Yeah,
and they don't stay the night.
exactly.
They go back to Shenzhen, or they stay in Shenzhen, or
Mhm.
they just go away.
Yeah, correct. Yeah.
It's a flash mob of tourism.
Yes.
Now, think about it. Right now, tourists are coming to Singapore,
Correct.
right? And because I'm not sure whether they figured it out,
Yeah.
but typically what I understand is that a lot of tour groups, they include a 1 day
correct. One
day
day
trip to JB,
right?
and then they come back.
Yeah, and going back to what we opened the show with, if one of STB's true north or North Star is to make people stay one more day, yeah, they'll stay one more day by going to JB.
Yeah, let them spend in ringgit, not in Singapore dollar.
Yeah, lor.
Hey, can you imagine if and when lah.
Yeah,
If and when the railway starts, right?
Mhm.
It's very possible for tourists to come to Singapore, and
Yeah.
they're already doing it. They are going around Taka,
Correct. Yes.
and then they're just I'm taking a picture at Old Hill Street police station,
Mm.
and then imagine that, Hotel here so expensive. Never mind, I go JB stay lah.
Correct.
I just take a train, go to JB and stay lor.
Yeah, lor. Then I only come here for 2 days. 2 days. 1 day for Universal Studio, 1 day for Orchard. Done.
Okay, come here to buy the real branded stuff lah.
Correct. Yeah.
But I spend my food, accommodation,
Mhm.
minor shopping, all in JB.
Exactly.
So we're not saying that this is a STB problem.
It's not.
Yeah.
Not necessarily.
It's not necessarily, right?
Yeah.
Because if our offerings are strong enough,
Mhm.
there will be no qualm about them staying in Singapore
Correct.
and not thinking of going to JB.
Mhm.
But this is a reality that's going to come at us hard and fast.
Exactly. And if we go back to the point about hotels, don't offer more interesting hotels.
Yeah. We already see an example in Hong Kong and Shenzhen. Let's not bring it here so
Correct.
close to home.
Hey, #cautionary tale.
Right. Related to what we have spoken earlier is
Mhm.
also something of a trend that we
Yes.
see, and also, in my point of view, quite disturbing as well.
Yeah.
So here's the T, STB. We're looking top 10 things about Singapore's tourism.
Number 9.
This is especially prominent at where I work, where my office
Yes,
is.
where we are right
Yeah,
now,
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Just right outside, yeah.
It's the prevalence of tourists who are here just to take picture with the old Hill Street police station.
That's correct.
Yeah, and not just that. If you go around, there are also other landmarks that they just take a picture.
Yeah, the Malayan
Yeah.
or the MBS,
Yes,
all these
yes.
places, you know.
Yeah. So it is a trend that
Mhm.
they have on social media like Xiaohongshu, as well as TikTok / Douyin.
Correct, because they have to show that they have been here, like, you know.
Yeah. So if that is all they care, right? Let's just develop an app for them, lah. A green screen of sorts.
Yeah.
Oh, you want Old Hill Street Police Station? Here.
Correct.
You want Malayan? Here.
You want MBS? Here.
Yeah. Get that out of the itinerary.
Correct.
So that they can focus on spending more money.
Actually, spending more money, going to more places.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because this is almost an objective that they are crazy about.
Yeah, and let's just give it to them, hunting.
Yeah.
Give the children what they want.
We have technology.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we can work on this.
Exactly.
Correct. It might sound very counterintuitive, but this is also something that we want to think about to bring about a more productive sort of tourism for us internally.
Exactly. I mean, if you think about it, maybe it is the welcome pack. The moment you land, you will have your
SIM card. Your SIM card.
Your SIM card inside got preset background. Let's say 10 let's say 10 preset background. Then you slowly on your cab ride from Changi Airport to MBS.
Yeah.
You already would have took pictures already.
Correct.
You know? So efficient.
So Singaporean.
Right. Yeah, so then you have more room to offer them more interesting experiences.
Correct. Because a lot of these places where they take picture, there's nothing else.
Yeah, exactly.
So really, they can really save their time.
Yeah, just help them. Help them help us.
Yes. All right, we are down to the last item on this list, and this is this is a very interesting point.
Yeah.
So listen up. Here's the tea. STV, we're looking top 10 things about Singapore's tourism.
Last but not least, number 10.
We are 60 years in.
Yes.
Nation building. And I think it's about time that we have our very own IP.
Yes. IP, aka intellectual property. For those who are not as familiar with this term, do you want to explain a little bit?
Okay. So in the layman's term, you're looking at things like Nintendo.
Yes.
Right? Super Mario is an IP.
Correct.
Right? Donkey Kong is an IP.
Correct.
Right? So if you look at movies, Harry Potter is an IP.
Correct. So any IP owner would be able to license these things out to people who make marks.
Yes.
Towels.
Yes.
Games. Yeah.
Right.
So IP ownership is a money spinner. And yes, that's why Disney is one of those, like for example, one of the world's largest IP owners, because they have so many IPs.
I refuse to believe that in Singapore, with all of the creative energy that we have, gay men,
yes,
we cannot develop anything that is marketable
exactly
on the world stage.
Yeah, I mean, sure, we keep paying money to Universal Studios to have Minion Land, and fine, that I get. If we want to bring more tourists to Singapore, we have to give them the Singapore IP.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Look, we always have World Expo.
Yes.
Right? Of course, every time World Expo, there's a theme. Of course, we cannot...
We don't detect the
theme. We don't detect the theme and we cannot break the theme. Right? We have to follow the theme.
Yeah.
But I believe this is something that we can work on and market ourselves as one that has humor, as one that has fun, as one that has creativity and also a history, a story, all blended into one.
Exactly. I think again, not just again that I think the positive side effect of having an IP means that we can also be proud.
Yes.
To tell people that yes, 60 years of soul searching, we finally know what a Singaporean fucking is.
The Singapore identity.
Yes, and that is encapsulated in the IP of this thing that will draw tourists from all around the world into Singapore.
Correct. So we have created a lot of souvenirs
Yes,
that we can sell to tourists.
correct.
Right?
But those again are things.
Correct.
They're not IP per se.
Yep.
Yeah lah. Okay. Also, don't want to go down the charity the elephant thing lah. Huh? I mean, like not that big. Yeah, charity that Jesus, hell no. So yes, I implore the brilliant and all gay minds in STB to come up with an IP.
Put a tender out.
Yes.
Dick Lee, we're counting on you.
Thank you very much. I know.
Right. So we've recounted top 10 things.
Mhm. And once again, we say it is with love. We love our
Yes.
country. We
Yes.
want people to visit us,
Mhm.
but we cannot deal with the insipid nature of some of these executions anymore.
When we say love,
Mm-hmm.
we love our country, it doesn't have to be all adoration.
Yes,
It could be also critical.
correct. Constructive criticism, if you will.
Yep. So, and these are just top 10 items that we have on our list. I'm pretty sure our viewers and listeners
Mm-hmm.
have a lot more,
Yes,
Share with us, comments,
yes,
put it down in the comments below and let us know what do you think we can do better.
yes. What will draw more people to Singapore?
Yes. If you are always telling your friends, don't come Singapore, which I hope you are.
I used to do that.
At least we are complaining and then we are thinking ideas, right?
Exactly. See, constructive
Ah.
criticisms.
Yeah, you all don't anyhow say that we don't love Singapore.
Correct. We love it in our own way.
Right. So, do interact with us.
Yes, share comments, let us know. If you think you are just talking shit, let us know as well. Happy to have a constructive conversation about that.
Yep. So on top of that, please like,
Share,
and subscribe to our channel.
follow us across all our socials. We love you. Please love us back.
So we've done 2 lists and we have 4 more to go.
Yes,
We are very happy to be still doing this,
yes,
and we will see you in the next episode.
yes. And with that, this has been Derek.
This is Philip.
Bye.
Bye-bye.